top expert tips and hacks to make your life better. LifeHakx. This is Mary Collins on LifeHakx Media.
So, what if I told you that beer and fruit juice tend to go to waste once they are left over in their environment? So, for people who actually don't finish their beer or their fruit juice, a lot of this stuff goes to waste. Now, what if I told you also that one of the biggest problems in the agricultural industry, especially with farmers and breeding animals, is that a lot of soya is being used to feed these animals, which is not only bad for the animals and the environment, it is really, really bad for the pollinating insects like bees, because soya doesn't need bees to pollinate them, and therefore fields and fields of soya, terrible for the environment, ultimately terrible for animals. Well, there are 3 brothers who have come up with something called Smart Breed. While I was at Zoo Basel, I had the opportunity to interview these brothers who founded Smart Breed. Christoph, who worked for industry and technology companies and has experience in investment banking. Adrian, who holds a master's in nanotechnology from both the University of Basel and Harvard, is currently working on his PhD in bioengineering at ETH Zurich. And Patrick, who has a bachelor's degree in law from the University of St. Gallen. With their combined efforts, they will help change how certain waste is used and recycled and take farming into a healthier, more eco-friendly direction with a move away from soy products, which are terrible for the animals as well as the environment and for the pollinators like bees. And with that, here is the interview.
Hi everyone, my name is Christoph. I'm here in LifeHakx Medium with Smart Breed with our fully automated grasshopper breeding box. A fully automated grasshopper breeding box means that we enable farmers, we enable our customers to breed grasshoppers fully efficient, on low cost. So all what they need to do is fill up the food tray, a water tank, and the grasshoppers inside the box get enough food, get enough water to grow up, and the grasshoppers, the farmers then can feed the grasshoppers to their laying hens.
LifeHakx.
And when we came up with grasshoppers, it was first just an idea that we thought that there are a lot of side products which can currently not be used locally here in Switzerland, thrown away. And we thought, well, how can we recycle them? And we thought about insects, especially grasshoppers, because they really can convert fiber-rich byproducts into high-quality protein, which is a substitute for soy. And when we started with it, we thought this is a great idea, but we had no idea back then about how to breed grasshoppers, how to breed insects in general. We started with it back then in our cellar, and very quickly came to Zoo Basel, where we saw great potential working together with them, because this was exactly the experience we did not have back then. And so we started making prototypes, started to automate labor-intensive processes and put a grasshopper breeding box directly at the zoo. And together with them, we saw that there's a lot of potential and a lot of different inputs from them, which we took and optimized our breeding box.
Why work harder when you can work smarter and live better? LifeHakx.
Exactly. So if you drink a lot of beer, if you drink juices, well, what happens with the rest of it? And currently they're not used. A lot of them is not used because there's just too much. So most of them goes back as fertilizer in the fields. However, they still have some fibers, and fiber cannot be used by chicken, it cannot be used by cows, so that's why it's currently unused. However, grasshoppers have the power that they can break this fiber and they can convert it into high quality protein. And so we really take that as an advantage and use actually this unused byproducts, put it to the grasshoppers, and so the grasshoppers then convert it, eat it, and so the farmer then can feed these grasshoppers to their chicken as a high quality protein food source. From soy, and with grasshoppers we found an ideal substitute for soy, which also gives a lot of benefits in terms of health to the chicken.
For more information, you can check out Smart Breed at smartbreed.ch. That's smartbreed.ch. And of course, LifeHakx will have more information on our website. That's lifehakx.com.
Top expert tips and hacks to make your life better. LifeHakx. LifeHakx.com. That's with a K and an X. on Radio X.